Hi Pisces. Okay, the first two cards I'm going to choose, the awareness for the week. Okay, Pisces, we have the Five of Wands. So this week you may be facing some conflict, disagreements, arguments, petty arguments, heated discussions with friends, with a lover, with a sibling, family member. And so you can see here the boys are wielding their wands and it's a bit of a chaotic mess. They're really not working well together. So perhaps this is an issue related to ego or to trying to be dominant with, with your position. And so through these type of conflict or the arguments that we have, we can get past them. Someone has to maybe take the lead. Someone has to step back a bit in order for things to move forward, to find some harmony, to find some peace. So potential of conflict, people not working together. And so perhaps what's needed is some true clarity from the Ace of Swords. And this Ace of Swords is a gift or blessing from the universe. And it's a strong hand holding a powerful blade. And that blade can be used to get to the heart of the matter, to get right to the truth, to slice through the nonsense and to focus on what's really important. And with the Ace of Swords, we're going to be looking at information for what it is, the facts, the details, that will serve as the basis for us to do our analysis, to be smart, to use our thinking to really solve any situations that we have. So you may be having to be using your smarts in order to deal with these conflicts or these inability to work together, to be thinking of solutions or strategies to get people moving forward. The Ace is a card of strong communication, clear communication, and finding clarity within a situation. You can see the sword is piercing the crown. And it's a matter of, again, focusing on the intellectual approach versus relying on emotions. So now let's choose two cards for guidance. Okay, so we have the Nine of Pentacles. You see the woman here in her garden with the pentacles on, looks like the wall, holding her bird on her gloved hand. So this is a card where we have independence and we have success because she's created this very comfortable environment that is protective of her. That high garden wall creates some boundaries perhaps and creates privacy. And maybe she needs that because she has assets or she has things that she needs to protect. And maybe she's protecting herself. But this is a card of true independence and of behind the scenes probably working very hard to achieve this. Doing the right things, sacrificing, showing discipline, following a path, following a plan. There is a subtle message here is that, this is a lot of energy and work got her to this point. And so here's the bird. The bird is a reminder that working hard and sacrificing and showing a lot of discipline to get to this comfortable place is don't forget to have fun and to enjoy the fruits of your labor and to bring some levity within your life. So, do the things that make you feel good and make you feel happy. But really, I see this as a sense of independence and success, of accomplishment. So in guidance, here we have the Ten of Swords. This is like put a fork in it, it's done. 10 swords in your back, how could it be worse than that? It really can't. And so this is whatever situation that you've been in, if it's a situation of conflict, then perhaps this is the worst it's going to get. And then you can focus on the light. You can focus on getting away from this feeling of misery, because this is just you're cooked. So it's like, how you have nowhere to go but up from here. And you have to realize that you're going to have to maybe let something go and to move forward in a new direction. You're going to move towards the light. You're going to look for relief, and one step at a time. And it may be just simply getting your head wrapped around that you're going to have to let something go. And maybe it's been through analysis or really thinking about the facts, and you've realized that you've hit the end and that you need to let whatever situation has been a factor in this and move on and move away from this and think about what's next, the horizon and the light. So let's get 2 cards for possible outcomes. So possible outcomes, we have, this is stabbed in the back, literally. And then we see the 7 of Swords, shady. Someone who is making off with the swords here, looking over his shoulder, high-stepping it out of there. This is a card of being tricked or deceptive behavior, things not being what they seem. But in light and being following this 10 of Swords, it could be someone has really betrayed you, or really injured you in some way, verbally, in other ways. So it could be, it's almost like feeling that you've been attacked. So we have here as a possible outcome the major arcana of the Hanged Man. And this shows that this Hanged Man he's upside down. He's got the halo around his head. He seems to be at peace with this position. He seems to be comfortable. Doesn't seem to be struggling to let loose. So maybe he's accepting what's happening. Or could be just putting things in suspension, as in, I'm taking a pause and I'll deal with this later. But the important thing to think about the Hanged Man is that when you flip yourself upside down, you see the world from a different angle. You see the world from a different place. And that knowledge may be really important for you as you deal with conflict, as you deal with people who are tricky or shady or dishonest. And so you may be saying that someone that I thought that I trusted, I don't trust anymore. I now see them in a new light. My thinking has turned around because I've seen some things and, now I know. Now I know. So I think that this is about perspective, that this is a challenging card. Arguments are never a picnic. Having this sense of either someone tricking you or being dishonest or less than forthcoming, having a hidden agenda, may cause you to really have to address them in a new light, in a new way of thinking, in a new perspective. So let's get a little information from the oracle cards, and we'll see what the meditation point or practice area is for the week. My fearless freedom lights up the world. My fearless freedom lights up the world. Oops, if I can get this, there we go. So again, following the light. Ultimately, this will allow you to feel free. because this is the worst that you can possibly feel. And having the freedom to think in your own way, as your own person, which may not be groupthink or sheepthink like everybody else, may help you to find that freedom. So now let's get a card for spirit or emotional self. Support. People come into your life for many different reasons. Some you learn from and then they move on, while others return often because you need to learn more from those individuals. Others remain beside you throughout your entire life. So support. So, you know, the support I feel is going to have to come from yourself. Even though you have friends and you may have people that want to help, you're going to really have to be in charge. That's where I think this independence comes. And finally, let's get a card for love. Purpose. You possess the determination and dedication to consciously demonstrate love. Powerful message. Our purpose often leads us to like-minded people, and it's easy to share the love when you're seeing things through the same lens, and to consciously demonstrate love. It may feel hard this week with some of the things that are going on, but if you can just focus on being loving and being kind despite whatever's happening, maybe that's just a nice one day at a time kind of thing to think about. So Pisces, this is what I have for you for the week. And I hope that something here resonates with you. And if it does, then please subscribe